You won't slide or anything, will you? I reckon just reverse. Hey guys, so today I thought I'd do an overview of my Prado 120 series and what I put on it, what are my best mods I guess on it, and yeah, how I'm liking it so far. The first thing you'll see on it is the Safari snorkel. This one is specifically made for the 120 series. Bit of a pain to install yourself. I'd probably suggest if you're not handy, get somebody else to install it, but I think it looks pretty nice and just raises the air intake, which is always good. Yeah, I really like the look and the sound of it. It's really awesome. Just had to make sure it was completely straight there. I mean, it looks pretty straight, but you know, doing it yourself, you do take that risk. Next up, I'm rocking Dobinson suspension. I think it's the Nitro Strut suspension. Just rated for no steel bull bar, but I think you can have an aluminium bar on these. So they're pretty good. Definitely recommend if your car is sitting quite low, if you've got a used Prado 120. Majority of them are pretty low, so upgrading the suspension is an awesome advantage. Here's the back ones there. They look pretty awesome from the back as well. You can see them. I don't know if you can see in the video, but you can't really see it, but yeah, pretty sick. Next are these 17-inch all-terrain, I think they're just Dynamo tires. Look, they're one of the cheapest all-terrain tires. I was sort of in a bit of a hurry to get some new tires. Didn't really have much of an option, so I went for the these cheap all-terrains. Next, I've got an XTM awning. It's 2.5 meter awning. Pretty standard to have this. It's good to have the shade and protection when you're out camping. I've used it a lot of times. It's pretty good. It is really cheap though. It's only about 120 bucks. I think I got it for sale, so it's not that expensive. And if you don't put any guy ropes down, this thing will fly off with any sort of wind. So make sure you put the guy ropes down if it's a cheaper awning. It's not freestanding. It's got the 2 poles. And it's pretty crappy build quality, but I don't know. It's 120 bucks. You know, what can you do? And another thing too I've done is I've tinted the windows as well. So towards the back of the vehicle, I've installed these Titan drawers. These are specifically for the GXL or GLX, I'm not sure which one it is, model of 120 series with the side wings as well. It fits pretty tight. Like, it's not exactly flush as you can see, but it does fit pretty well. We've just got some standard stuff in here. These are really good because of course you can put stuff in there and then you can also put stuff on top. And I've also got a table here that I made, just followed someone on YouTube. So yeah, as I was saying, I just copied someone on YouTube, just got a piece of wood from Bunnings and got all the pieces. I think it costed me about 100 bucks in total to get all the supplies and about half a day's work to do it, just to measure it all up. Because if you want to buy one from say like K-On or something, or even on eBay, there's something like 300 bucks or 200 and something bucks, and I didn't want to pay that. And also it fits flushly as well when you have the drawers in this, like it doesn't interrupt it at all. The only issue I do have is that if I do use this drawer, I can't extend it all the way out because it'll hit this little guide rope, which I guess you can put this down and then you can pull it all the way out. But yeah, maybe have to work on that to get that sorted in the future. But for now, it works really well. You can still access your toolbox as well with all your stock toted tools. And then next I'll probably look at upgrading this too, to get like a steel one. I would say overall the drawer system and the table are probably the 2 best things that I've done to this car that I use the most. Of course the suspension is always good, but in terms of usability, the drawers and the table when you're camping is just so awesome. So I highly recommend that. So in the interior, it's pretty stock standard, quite simple. I got these black duck seat covers. They're actually for a Hilux. They don't fit the top head bucket headrest, so I had to cut them and sort of modify them to fit, and they fit all right. Like they do the job, but yeah, I'll probably in the future look at maybe getting ones that actually fit. So I've also installed a little double DIN stereo there, pretty standard. And then I've run wires to do a front and back dash cam, and that actually works. This one here, the back reverse camera, is a lifesaver. Definitely need that in a car like this because it's got no sensors or anything. And the camera, I ran it all the way to here. So put it basically right underneath my wheel, and it works really well. The only thing is that if you go over like, you know, corrugations and stuff and ruts, you know, it does sort of move the camera sometimes. You just got to get out and adjust it. It's a little bit annoying, but yeah, that's a front and back dash cam, which is pretty sick. Touchscreen too. I just got it on eBay. I think it was about $100, so that's pretty good. And if you guys couldn't tell already, this is the 1KZ TE engine. The engine before they introduced the 1KDs, the D4D engines. I wasn't aware of that when I was buying my Prado, so I thought every single Prado 120 series had the D4D in it, because I'd heard the really good engines. Unfortunately, when I bought this, I didn't realize it was, yeah, the 1KZ, but you know, it actually turned out pretty well because I'm really happy with this engine. It's pretty easy to work on and I haven't really had too many issues with it. And yeah, apart from general maintenance, I've been really happy with it. One more thing I'll add about the engine, performance wise, I think it makes about 90 to 100 kilowatts of power. Not really much power. So if you're looking for something that's quick, this car, especially the 1KZ, and a lot of 1KZ owners will know that the 1KZ is not very fast at all. Definitely go the V6 if you're looking for power, or the D4D, because even that's got a bit more kick to it, but even then still pretty slow. So that's really it, guys. That's all I've got for you. That's a look at my Prado 120 series. Thanks for watching. Bye.